Okay, hello YouTube, this is William. Welcome to another Whittle Talk. I was doing a shop update, so I decided to go ahead and do another video. This one, as the title indicates, what is the most important thing in your toolkit? Well, you want to call it bushcraft, woodscraft, camping, hunting, doesn't matter what you call it. If you go into the outdoors, what is the most important thing in your kit? And in my opinion, it is your brain. But as I've said in other videos, in the workaround video, and I've alluded to that, I wanted to kind of expand on that a little bit. It doesn't matter what knife you have or no knife at all. If you have exercised your brain to think in every situation, then more than likely you're going to be fine. If you say your knife breaks in the field, then either you have a backup or a way to repair that knife, or you can find a rock and chip off a piece of rock and work with it. Our ancestors survived very well with just rocks for thousands of years. If they didn't, we wouldn't be here. So it is possible. You don't have to have a knife to survive in the wilds. A sharp piece of rock could work. But the main thing is we need to train our brains to think. Go through different scenarios. If your knife was to break, what would you do? If you was to lose your axe, what would you do? If you lost your complete kit, how would you survive? At least think about these things and prepare yourself for it, because if you're prepared, you won't panic if that time ever arises. Hopefully it doesn't arrive, but at least you're prepared for it mentally if it does. Now, I've always said that knowledge is one thing, but skill is another. You can watch all the videos you want, read as many books as you want, and all that's good. It prepares you to actually know what skills you need to practice and learn and know. If you don't have the knowledge of a skill, then you won't actually obtain that skill because you won't know about it. I mean, it's just common sense. But better than that, not only is your brain the most important part of your toolkit, but that skill is also as important. So without the knowledge and the skill, then you might as well not even have the knowledge or the skill, because it won't be beneficial to you. It won't be something that pulls you from a near-death situation into a thriving situation. So just wanted to throw that out there for you guys to think about. What I think is the most important tool in your toolkit is your brain. Now, if you use your brain most of the time, I will say 90% of the time, you will not find yourself in a survival situation. You would have told somebody where you're going. You would have made plans. You would have brought the proper equipment. You would have placed yourself in the position to thrive. Now, granted, there are things that's beyond our control that happen, but if you prepare yourself mentally, then most of the times, I would say 90% of the time, you will be okay. Now, if you are injured, and even injuries, you know, a lot of times we can't control some of the injuries, but most of the time we can. Don't place yourself at risk for injury. Don't jump around logs. I mean, don't run down hills. I mean, you just don't horseplay in the woods. Use your tools properly. Don't overextend your tools. Be smart. Use your brain. So, with that said, you guys get out in the woods, go whittle on a stick in the backyard. Use your brain while doing it. And if you do, take plenty of Band-Aids and lots of knives. We'll catch you again soon.